back, ladies and gentlemen, to the stormy night here in Arkansas. We do not have to worry about any storms or snow here with the Downforce Racing Series. Round number 14 of season 13 here at Kansas Motor Speedway, presented to you all by MaxspeedTV, and about 14 drivers out here tonight. Looks like Brendan Kennedy already in chat here this evening. How you doing out there, Brendan? I'm sure everybody will start popping in chat the closer we get into qualifying and, of course, race time. But, of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, back in action here this week after dealing with sickness last week, but feeling much better. Well, we're going to get right back into the swing of things. Let's hope that the electric don't go out. So, well, we got storms rolling in now, and then brisk cold coming in, and possibly even some winter weather throughout the weekend. So we'll find out what happens. But let's try to get through tonight first, and we'll worry about the rest of it as the weekend rolls up on us. But right now, Dave Hunt up at the top spot here in practice at Kansas with a 29.648. John Anderson, Kevin Gunther, second and third respectively. Austin and Chris Walker. Austin Williams and Chris Walker, fourth and fifth. And we've got coming down to about 4.5 minutes left here in practice. We'll go ahead and take a look at our pre-race analytics here tonight with our stages as well. So we got a little bit of a wind. Mild at about 2 miles an hour. Pretty low, not mild. About 2 miles an hour roughly. Air temp of 64, track temp of 67, 140 laps, 210 miles in total stage here tonight. For stage one, at the completion of lap 35 when they hit 36, so wide at 35, and then our stage at 36. Stage two, wide at 70 when they hit 71, that is when the caution will fly for stage number two. Then it'll be a shootout to the finish. No tire limits for these guys, so they have unlimited tires. When they need to take them, they can. It is 100% fuel as well. So that's going to put us roughly about 55 to 60 laps. They cannot go the full first and second stage, but they can definitely for sure make it on the first one. It also will depend on cautions in the first stage too. But with these guys, I mean, I don't foresee having a whole lot, if any, other than the stages. We might have one, but as for a lot of cautions, I don't really foresee that happening. Now, pit road, though, can be gruesome. It's only 45 miles an hour here with a pace speed of 65. Now, taking a look at our point standings coming into this afternoon, Jeff Hollingsworth in the top at 601. So holding strong up there with tonight and one more race left. And, of course, we'll decide the champion after that. And right now, it's looking pretty good for Jeff. Charlie Woods in second at 5:22.79 straight behind the leader of Jeff. Dave Hunt in third at 4:97, 104 behind the leader and 25 behind Charlie. Paul Crummer in fourth at 4:79, 122 behind the leader and 18 behind Dave. Austin Williams in fifth at 4:17. 184 behind the leader and 62 behind Paul. Terry Adams in sixth at 390, 211 behind the leader and 27 behind Austin. Mike Whitaker in that seventh spot at 387, 214 behind the leader and 3 behind Terry. Lonnie Barrington in eighth at 369, 232 behind the leader and 18 behind Mike. Now Kevin Gunther is up a spot into ninth at 358, 243 behind the leader and 11 behind Lonnie. Mr. John Anderson there, Mr. Anderson as I like to call him, down a spot in the 10, so still inside the top 10 at 342, 259 behind the leader and 16 behind Kevin. Ryan Patty, after his win last week, he is up 2 spots into 11th at 283, 318 behind the leader and 59 behind John. And Fred Williams is still in the top 12 in 12th. Is down a spot, but holding on to that top 12 position at 257, 344 behind the leader and 26 behind Ryan Patty. And we're still waiting on a few guys to get in here. Maybe 1 or 2 more pop in, but as of right now, it's looking like about 14 drivers have come out for the race festivities here tonight at Kansas Motor Speedway. And I've got my radar up here, too, on my phone, so I'm going to keep an eye on it just in case anything major pops off. If I have to jet, I can. So if I do happen to leave and y'all don't hear me talking, that's probably why. If I don't, if all of a sudden I just leave all of a sudden, that means the electric went out. Just kind of give you all a heads up. But we are going to step aside here with coming down to about a minute to go and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So hang tight, folks. Qualified here at Kansas. So we'll be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket trembled, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to remain the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. Qualifying is underway, and pretty much everybody has either put in their 4 laps or is on their 4th lap. Lucy PK, Austin, Jeff, Thomas Taylor. Now, Chris Walker is just starting. Now, he's got plenty of time. They get 10 minutes, 4 laps, so they got plenty of time to put in. But, you know, Dave Hunt out here backing up that practice time here tonight in a qualifying, putting him up into the top spot at the present time with a 29.609. I do believe he is actually in a VR here, and it looks like it's working out for him. So if he holds on to the top spot, we might get a chance to talk to him about it and see how it's working out. But it looks like Collingsworth up into 3rd. Well, yeah, you might be in good shape, Steven, but we're not. Yep, I am. I'm feeling a lot better. For sure. Chris Walker now with his first lap of 30.72. And looks like Hollingsworth going up into P2 there on his final lap. Coming down to about 5 minutes left. And, of course, I usually wait till about a minute and a half before I bring up the pole sitter because we just don't know who it's going to be. And, you know, right now, Dave Hunt looking pretty strong. And to see if Chris Walker is going to be able to knock him out. But everybody else is done. And it looks like Chris Walker is not going to be able to do it that time around. Oh, heavy damage here in qualifying. Gonna have to get it to pit road here, and he might just stay right there. I don't know. Chris does Chris things. We'll see. We'll give it a few more minutes here before we get our pole sitter down here. Right now, like I said, Dave Hunt, Jeff Hollingsworth in 2nd, Kevin Gunther in 3rd. That is our top 3 as of this moment. Yep. Probably. Well, you got ATVO or ATVO and iRacing pulled up there, Steven, or are you just gonna kind of hang back and watch it from my perspective? Oh, okay. Well, coming down to 3.5 minutes. Get a few more minutes here to see if Chris does decide to come back out. He's got more laps he can put in. Oh, yeah, Dover. Oh, yeah. You're talking about tomorrow, right? NASCAR boy 7894. How you doing out there, brother? Nice to see you out there in chat. Yeah, tomorrow. I ain't broadcasted tomorrow. But good luck to you. Regardless. Probably a good thing it ain't broadcasted, right? Might get some of that airtime, you know. Either a good way or a bad way, right? Should come out here and race with these guys. 23.8. That's not too bad. I don't know the correct times on Dover, but right now our quickest time here is a 29.609 by Dave. And you know what? We're just going to get Dave down here real quick and have a chit-chat with him. Dave Hunt, buddy, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Josh.
Hey, man. Well, it looks like your new setup there is working out for you, bud. Here you're in VR now.
Well, I've been in VR. That's all I've ever raced in.
Oh, okay.
I got me a new VR headset here, so I can test it out.
Oh, okay. So you just got a new one. I got you. Well, it looks like
upgraded here.
Well, looks like that new one really working out for you. You know, so you're up in the top spot. Looks like you are going to grab the pole out here tonight for Kansas. Setting in 3rd in the point standings. You know, we got tonight and one more race, buddy. Do you think you have a chance to get past Charlie at least? I mean, 25 behind Charlie?
Nah, probably not. But third is good. I'm just gonna go out here and have some fun tonight. And
Try to,
race with these guys. This could be a fun race to watch.
try to hold on at least to that third place spot in the points, all right?
Yeah, that'd be okay.
Yeah, that'd be all right. Yeah, because Paul's right behind you by only 18 points. So, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, I was here and there in practice, you know, before we went live. Tires may not seem like a problem depending on how hard you're going, where you're running. So, you know, tire, it could come down to it or it could come down to a fuel run. But it looks like, for the most part, looks like the car is running pretty good out there. The setup's great. So, looks like you guys might have some fun out here tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the setup here is awesome. So the guys that put this together, this thing's fun to drive. My problem is I'm gonna race it too hard, so I already know that. I'm gonna have to throttle it back a little bit.
Well, I guess we'll find out what happens, Dave. Congratulations on the pole here tonight, buddy. Getting us started, but, you know, we've got 13 others out here that are, you know, going to try to get around you as quickly as they possibly can. So, you know, at least get a bonus point leading the lap and then figure it out, you know, maybe toward the end of the race, Dave. Good luck down there, buddy.
That's it. Thanks, Josh.
Yep. All right, Dave Hunt down there. So, okay, so he was in VR. He just upgraded. All right, I got it. I got you now. I got you. Coming down to the final 2 seconds here. We're going to get the qualifying times off of here and get them on the official MaxspeedTV grid. How they're going to line up here, folks. So 14 drivers. Not too bad. Not for Kansas at all. Let's go ahead and get them on the grid here. Let me find it. There it is. All right, Dave Hunt grabbing the pole, the 29.609, with Jeff Hollingsworth going to start on the outside of him in second. Again, congratulations to Dave on pole. Kevin Gunther in third, Charlie Woods in fourth, John Anderson fifth, PK in sixth, Thomas Taylor seventh, Fred Williams in eighth, Austin Williams ninth, and Lonnie Barrington in that 10th spot. Hanover Fist 11th, Bob Lockevar in 12th, Mike Whitaker. That is a guy you're going to have to watch, though, throughout the race here, especially when it comes down to a fuel run. We'll have to watch Mike throughout the race and definitely toward the end of it. Chris Walker, he is going to start 14th here, riding shotgun after not having the best of qualifying laps out there, but nonetheless, he is still going to be in, you know, starting with the guys. Logitech wheelbase, and you put a Fanatec wheel on it. You broke another wheelbase. Oh man. Well, that ain't good. Quit breaking stuff. Well, all right, pace car off to the safety of pit road for the first time here tonight into the Geico start zone. And green is out. Boogity, 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 folks. We are racing here tonight at Kansas. Already Jeff peeking to the outside here. Trying to get around the 53, and Jeff up into the wall. Ooh, Dave pushing up. Who's going to lead it? Who's going to lead it? Side by side, it's going to be Dave Hunt, I believe. Oh, Jeff got it. Wow. That was close. 37,389 to a 37. Well, it updated there. Oops. Let's just say it was probably within about a tenth of a second, roughly. And already seeing some speed drop back here. Mr. Fred Williams falling back a little bit. But that's what Fred usually does, so we'll let Fred do Fred things. We'll keep an eye on him, though. He may pull out a pull out something here before the end of the race. Well, Jeff not being too friendly. Here comes Charlie. Up a spot into third. Kevin Gunther falling back to fourth. PK in up a spot into fifth. John back a spot into sixth. Starting that single file here already. And boy, it is lightning outside. I can see it out of the corner of my eye. Not good at all. Jeff leading another lap. Right now he's led all four. Lap number 5 already. And they're starting to run that high side here. Out of turn number 2, Bob Lacavara up to 8th. Lonnie up to 9th from 10th. Looks like Lonnie is going to look to the inside of the 5 here for that 8th position. See if Lonnie can make it work. Looks like Thomas Taylor and Chris Walker back here are going at it. Thomas Taylor did get around Chris. Bob still fighting Lonnie. Ooh, and it looks like Lonnie had to back off of it just a hair. Right before I switched drivers, had to back off of it just a hair. Not able to fully get around the convergent 5 of Bob Lacavara. We'll watch Mike Whitaker here in the 707 Rolling Rocks. Hanover Fist right behind him. Chris Walker way top side there. Almost to the wall. Well, the Good Wrench car, yeah, that is, oh, let me find it. Where's he at? I know he's here somewhere. There he is, right there, the 88 of PK. There he is. Yep. Let's see, he usually runs that. Yes, Steven, these are the next gens. That's all they run. Well, that's what they're running this season. I don't know what they're going to run next season. They may run go-karts for all I know, or bicycles. You know, I don't know from season to season with Bob and them what they're going to run. I mean, heck, they may even just decide to run around the track. I don't know. Yeah, these are the next gens. I prefer the Gen 6s. But, you know the Gen 7s, they have their, they have their own, likes and dislikes, kind of like the Gen 6s do, so. I think what would be fun would be to see these guys do a season on short tracks in the Skippy's car. Go-karts, bicycles. Well, Dave Hunt still keeping it pretty close there too. Hollingsworth, he jumped out front pretty quickly. Charlie and Kevin. So we got the top 4 pretty much nose to tail. Got to go back here to about 1.8 seconds back. You'll see Palm. Austin Williams has got company, and Mr. Anderson. Gonna try it like the Matrix here tonight. Side by side with the 15 here. That is for 6th. Dirt bikes at Daytona. The oval Daytona at that. Oh, Austin up into the wall. Gonna lose the spot. John is gonna be able to get around him. I would probably die trying to call that race, to be honest with you. Looks like Charlie here trying to make a move now over Kevin Gunther. So that would be for third. 13 laps into the first stint here. And, of course, the more they race it up, Jeff could possibly pull ahead. But Charlie working the bottom. Coming up on the 53 now. Dave Hunt has not completed getting around Kevin either. So still working that bottom line. Midline, mid to bottom line. Just cannot seem to get around him yet. And it looks like Charlie is going to back it off there and just kind of go behind him now. Now, you can get a little bit of draft here. It's not much, but you can. Oh, no, Dave Hunt up into the wall. That's not good. That allowed Kevin to get around. And that is going to allow Charlie to get around. And PK still right eyes. Still about a second and a half back. But you can see him. I'm pointing at him. And Kevin Gunther has not led a lap yet, but he did get around Jeff. And we're going to watch Charlie now try to get around Hollingsworth for P2, but Kevin Gunther is going to lead his first lap here tonight, taking lap 17. He have been green. 16 laps. Going back here to Bob Lacavara and Lonnie Barrington. Hanging out right here in the 7th and 8th. It looks like Whitaker and Hanover. Mike Whitaker and Hanover Fisk. For everybody that does not know, Hanover Fisk, when I say Terry Adams, I'm talking about Hanover. But for all intents and purposes, we call him Hanover. Right here running right behind the 707, 10th and 11th. Dave Hunt and Paul going at it now. Looks like Jeff and Kevin. Jeff getting around Kevin as Kevin falling back to third, leading 2 laps. Charlie up to second now. Now Jeff's got another lap under his belt. We're going to see here if Charlie, though, can get around him. The Crown Royal 40. Right now, good racing going on. Side by side, it looks like Fred. He has called it a night already. Not feeling up to it. However, he's still hanging out with the guys. It looks like Dave Hunt, Paul Crumbright, as well as John Anderson. 4th, 5th, and 6th pretty much right here together. Laps for the 21 laps of the stage of 35-36. Right now, Jeff looking pretty strong out here, pretty fast car, but we've already seen a few other cars that are pretty quick out here tonight. Charlie showing he's got a fast car. Kevin as well. Dave Hunt, he is under fire by the good Wrench 88 of PK. Well, it's possible, but doubtful. Oh, PK! Not having it his way on that lap. Hitting the wall. Scraping it. Gave it a little love tap. Kissed it. all right, though, but that did allow John to get around. Okay, getting a little loose, getting a little arrow tied, I would say. Behind John Anderson there. Gonna back off of it a little bit. Yeah, 4 wide. Yeah, 4 wide at Martinsville. Oh, gosh. I've seen good racing, and I've seen bad racing at Martinsville. I've seen a little bit of everything, I think, on iRacing. Since I've been calling races, met a lot of great people all over the world. Well, you probably would never meet. Thomas Taylor in 12th after starting 7th. Long race, so these guys are not really, I don't think, pushing the issue right now. Up front, however, that might be a different story. Wow, it's been raining for 15 minutes, and it already came across my phone that rain has been detected in our area. Wow, I knew that 15 minutes ago. Yeah, Martinsville is a 50-50 shot. Yeah. Yep. Right now, Hollingsworth, Woods, Gunther, Crumrah, Anderson running the low side. We're going to be coming up on the stage here pretty quickly already, folks. To lap 29, so our white flag will be at 35, and then the caution will be when they hit 36. And right now, it's looking like Jeff pretty strong. Going back here to Thomas Taylor, Pablo Alfara, Chris Walker. Ooh, Chris way on the tail of Bob there. Thomas getting around the 5. These 3 right here together. Chris shooting to the outside. Oh, Chris. Oh, Chris having a moment. Good save, Chris. Does look like Chris has some front end damage on that car here. Oh, yeah, he does. Yep. Looks like he hit a small tree out there. Bob having problems. Yeah, I seen the some of the bad storms that happened back toward the east. South and east of me, of course, south, and, Louisiana, the Gulf states. And then, of course, the east of me, of course, back on the East Coast. Of course, Florida got hit as well. Tornado, I can't remember, Fort Lauderdale, I believe it was. No trees in Kansas? Well, I mean, there's a few. Jeff right now, though, putting on a show up front. Has led 29 laps. He's going to take lap 33 and make it 30 under his belt. So we're about 2 away from the white flag. Of course, the white will be on my end. They won't see it, but y'all will. And here comes the 23 of Lonnie Barrington to the inside of Dave Hunt. Our pole sitter falling back a little bit. Lonnie up to 7th now. Ooh, Lonnie got loose. A little squirrely, and he's going to go. Oh! He's going to cut some grass here tonight. Oh, there is no yellow. He is going to lose a position, possibly 2. We see Mike Whitaker coming up on him, but Lonnie did get it back going. Here comes Whitaker out of turn number 2. Whitaker going to try to get around the 23. Not going to complete it yet. There he goes. Yep, he did complete it that time by. And here we go, lap 35. A white flag in the air. 1 to go for our stage. Get a yellow now. That will do it. And coming out of turn number 4 here momentarily, Jeff Hollingsworth. He's going to go side by side. No, he is going to let Charlie around. Charlie going to win the stage here tonight. Wow, that was unexpected. I don't think Jeff wanted to be interviewed. All right, well, Charlie's going to be our stage winner. We'll let him come down pit road, and we'll get Charlie down here for his stage win. Well, that wind picked up outside. Good Lord Almighty. I've got headphones on, folks, and I can hear the wind blowing. So, you know it's strong when you can hear it with headphones. And Charlie, not going to be the first one off of pit road, though. It'll be Jeff Hollingsworth, but we'll get Charlie down here real quick. We'll chit-chat with him. Charlie, got a copy there, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, you're going to be the stage winner. I don't know exactly what Jeff was thinking. It's Jeff, right?
Yeah. He let me lead a lap.
He let you lead a lap. Well, he also let you gain bonus points, so therefore, getting the stage win, leading a lap, you got it all, coming to you. So, awesome job. Can't take it away from you. You got it, man. So, hey, man, talk about that first run there, how the tires feel, kind of talk about, what were your tires and, the fuel. I'm sure y'all had plenty of fuel. So, kind of give us a rundown, buddy, real quick.
Tires, they felt pretty good there. I started to get a little loose there the last 4 or 5 laps or so. Other than that, I like the way the car handles. It's running pretty good, so I can stay with Jeff for once. I don't know how long that'll be, though.
Well, we got a lot of laps left here, bud, so it's not over by any means. Another stage to go. Do you think you could pull out the other stage here? Maybe sweep the stages at least, or is that all going to depend on what happens? Not only with Jeff, but everybody behind you.
Yeah, them guys, they're bouncing off the wall there a little bit, so that's kind of helping, and that's slowing. They're damaging their cars. So as long as you can stay off the wall and run a high line in that, you should be pretty good. You can run a low line when you first start out, but then you got to start moving up. So. Them guys, Gunther and Hunt both hit the wall and damaged the cars, so they kind of fell back after that.
Oh, man, yeah, it's typical Kansas. Run low and then go high after about 10, 15 laps.
Yeah, it's looking even before that going high, a little high.
Wow, wow. Okay, well, that's a little bit of a change, but not race 2, so, track temp not really, it's not really, I guess, playing a factor in it. So, how, is it slick at all, or is it pretty grippy?
It's pretty grippy so far, so I'm liking it. So we'll see how it goes here in this next session, because usually my second set of tires don't work as good for some reason.
Well, that's usually the way it works, I think, for everybody, Charlie. So, good luck out there, buddy. Still a long way to go, man. You guys are getting side by side. So, congratulations on the Stage 1 win out here tonight. Get them in Stage 2, buddy.
All right, thank you. We'll give it a shot, see what we can come up with.
All righty. All right, well, there is Charlie Woods there grabbing the stage in number 1. So, we'll get down here and get set for Stage 2. Stage 2, wide at 70, and of course the caution, 71. It's going to put Jeff, who was the first one off of pit road, back up front. Charlie to his outside, Kevin, Austin, John Anderson, Mike Whitaker, Henry Fisk, Paul Crumrock, Chris Walker, Thomas Taylor rounding out the top 10, and the pace car is off to the safety of pit road. Coming into the Geico start zone here tonight. And Jeff is going to go. We are back underway here tonight for the Downforce Racing Series. Season 13, round 14 here at Kansas Motor Speedway. And watching the 31 already of Kevin Gunther trying to make a move on Austin. Oh, I heard some cars 3 wide there for a second, and I missed it. Well, there was your 3 wide. I don't think we're done with it, though. We'll find out. Dadgummit, I was trying to get on it. And Chris way up to the top side there. Thomas Taylor, 707 to Mike Whitaker. Hanover Fist right up there ahead of him. There is PK. Jeff Hollingsworth, Charlie, Austin. Looks like Austin up into third now. Battle for the lead now between Jeff and Charlie. So Charlie actually got 2 laps led. He got the lap for winning the stage and then coming down pit road. He got 2 laps under his belt. Now, trying to see who else is going to be able to lead some laps here tonight. Thomas Taylor trying to make his way back up into that. Well, he started in 7th. He's running about 8th right now in the 57, battling Mike Whitaker here, who started 13th up into, whoa, that was close between Mike and the 57. Here comes Chris Walker. That upset the 707. Chris really close to Mike Whitaker. Chris is in VR. For as long as I've known Chris, he's raced in VR, so. Lay's potato chips and queso. That doesn't sound too bad. Maybe it's because I'm hungry. Oh, Jeff falling back. Back to third. Charlie up front now. Austin Williams there in second. If Austin's going to be able to lead some laps here. He's got to get around Charlie first. Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of these guys are used to it. So I have to turn my fan on me, it looks like. Getting a little warm in here. Somebody scraping the wall. Don't know who that was. I heard some metal to wall. Like Chris and Hanover. Yep, Hanover down on the inside. Chris to the outside. So far, so good. Dave Hunt, Mike Whitaker back here, 10th, 11th, pole sitter. Still unable, right, as of right now, to lead any laps, but, well, we've got a lot of laps still yet to go, so I wouldn't count out, you know, anybody that has not led a lap yet. I wouldn't count them out to, you know, possibly lead a lap or two. Possibly, you know, in the last stage, in the last stint, depending on, you know, who stays out, how long they go. You know, they can only go about 55 to 60 laps on fuel, so they will have to pit in that last run, guaranteed. How long each driver stays out? Well, that depends, you know. When do you want tires? In the last run, I think tires are going to become most important, aside from fuel. Who's going to have the best set of tires going toward the end of the race? Here we go, battle for the lead. Austin Williams, Charlie Woods. Let's see if Austin's going to be able to get around him down into 3. Here comes Hollingsworth back up here. Oh, Jeff pushed it up. Almost took out the 40. Austin is going to lead that lap. Wow. Ooh, now Jeff and Kevin's going at it. Now Kevin's going to get around Jeff. Will that put Austin up with the lead? Jeff going to have to fall back here. Here is John Anderson. If John can get around Jeff. John right where he started in 5th. Right side. Oh, no, Jeff, Charlie. Oh, what happened? No yellow, but we're going to go on a MaxspeedTV rewind here and find out what happened to Charlie. Oh, maybe he got tagged there. Slow down a little bit. And Jeff was coming, and right there gets tagged, and Charlie gone. Whoa. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, huh? Something happened to Charlie, I think, before all that transpired. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, because that's unlike Jeff and Charlie to do that. Wow. And they're in the same team room, too, so I'm sure they're discussing. They're talking about it. Now, something had to have happened. And Charlie's gone. He's out. Austin, Kevin, and then a little bit further back, Jeff, Paul, Dave, like John Thomas in Hanover, Chris Walker, Mike Whitaker, but Chris, Bonnie, Charlie is still in TeamSpeak. I don't know if it was something with his computer or what. I don't know. He is behind the wall right now, but we'll see if he comes back out. He's 4 laps down. So I don't know. I have no idea what happened. Austin getting a little bit loose. That's going to allow Kevin to go to his inside out of 2. See if Kevin's going to be able to keep it there and keep down the back stretch down into 3. Battle for the lead. Door to door. Oh, they're bumping. And Austin is going to be able to hold it. He's going to lead another lap. I can't stay on him too long, but we'll keep an eye on it. Thomas Taylor, Hanover Fisk going at it back here too. And Charlie did make it back in, so it looks like something just happened. Oh, computer issue, wheel issue, technical problems. I don't know. I really don't know. Well, I don't think that was the case. I think something happened to Charlie. I really do. And it does look like more storms are firing back toward the west, east of Shawnee. What's that other round you was talking about there? Ooh, wiggle! Wiggle! Huge wiggle! Austin and Kevin, man. They're in about 10 laps. We will be at the stage. In about 9, we'll be at the white flag. Oh, Austin gonna lead another one. That's gonna be 11. Yeah, 11 under his belt now. Jeff and Dave Hunt right here together. That is, of course, 3rd, 4th, and then PK right there in 5th. But Thomas Taylor at about 3 to 4 tenths back. We got a line right here together. Keep an eye on it, because we're going to have to keep an eye on up here, too. Kevin Gunther and Austin Williams. That's a battle for the lead, so we're going to have to kind of stay up here close by. Austin way up to the wall. Kevin now about 1/10 of a second ahead, almost 2 tenths. Oh, got to get back here. Here we go, 3 wide. Charlie down low, not for position, but man, he's got to try to make some of these laps back up. 5 laps down. Gonna have to figure out a way to do it. He'll get 1 lap back here coming up on the stage, and depending on how long he stays out, he might make up a couple more laps as they are coming around. Chris Walker. Chris having some problems. Kevin Gunther leading the way. Lap 65. Just kind of keeping an eye on front right now. We just don't know what Austin's going to try on Kevin. We don't know if Kevin's going to be able to kind of get a little bit further ahead of him. Still about a tenth of a second. Whitaker and John still got that group back here together. Mike Whitaker, John Anderson, Hanover Fist, Bob Lacavara right behind them. And the 57 of Thomas Taylor right up ahead of them. We still got this group we got to keep an eye on too. Really just kind of moseying on through here. Going back here to Hanover here again real quick. Not going to be able to get around John. It still looks like John hit a small tree. Trying to get the car to the inside, and he's going to do it. He might get a twofer. Is he going to be able to get around the 707 and the 57? It looks like he's going to try it. And he did. He officially got around them both. Wow. Well, here comes the 57. And back up to the front. It looks like Chris Walker's called it a night. Coming next time by to lap number 70. We'll be at the white flag once again for the stage. Charlie was able to get one of his laps back. The old foul. Oh, Austin into the wall. White flag in the air. Here we go, folks. One more time around. And Kevin Gunther is going to come away with the stage 2 victory here tonight. All right, so now it's going to be a shootout after they pit to the finish. They cannot go the distance, but we'll see, of course, do they split it? Do they go as long as they can? You know, we'll talk to Kevin, get his take on it. Of course, we don't want to know his strategy, but we want to kind of get his take on it to see, you know, what could happen in this situation. Of course, we'll wait for him to pit, but congratulations to Kevin Gunther on the Stage 2 win. Of course, he's going to bring them all down pit road, no doubt about it. And it looks like Dave Hunt, though, is going to stay out to officially lead a lap as Kevin, our stage winner, brings them the rest of the group down. Dave did get the bonus point for leading the lap. Right side's no doubt about it going on. It looks like a fast repair being used there by Jeff. And Kevin's going to be the first one off of pit road. Let's go ahead and get Kevin down here real quick. Kevin, got a copy, bud?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing all right. A lot better than I was last week.
Well, I'm doing pretty good myself.
Well, I know you got the Stage 2 win out here tonight. Of course, you know, that's nothing, you know, kind of compared to what's fixed to come up. But, you know, can't take it away from you. Awesome job there, bud. Battling Austin there for that stage victory. So, you know, got some stage points coming to you. Of course, you got, you know, laps led, so you got that going for you. Now the big question is this last stint here tonight. You guys cannot go the distance. You guys will have to pit. How far do you stretch it? As far as you can go? Do you split it? What do you do?
I don't know if I can answer that one right now. I don't know if they're listening in. I don't know if I want to say.
Well, what could you do?
Well, it depends on the situation you're in, you know. Like right now, I'm just coasting around here. I'm saving as much fuel as I can, you know. It really depends on tire situation, who's running where you're running on the track. Do you need to make up time? Because there is fall off, so there's time to be made up on new tires here. So
Okay.
you gotta time this right.
So, you know, depending on how much you can save, you could probably do it on fuel. Would you take a chance on the tires,
Oh,
though?
no. Oh, no, not go all the way.
Oh,
No
okay.
way.
Oh, okay.
No, but I'm just saving fuel less you got to put in the stop there.
Okay, I got you. So, really also, you know, with that being said, too, cautions. You know, if we get a couple of yellows, that's going to change things, too.
Oh, absolutely. And there can always be a caution. So
Oh, yeah.
we'll see how this plays out, you know. I just gonna go rip the high line, sell some t-shirts again, and see how this plays out.
Alrighty, Kevin. Well, you guys are coming through the tri-oval now here, so I do believe you guys will get the one to go at any moment. Yeah, y'all's getting side by side. So, yep, getting the one to go here, buddy. Good luck out there. You've chosen the high side. Looks like, you know, that's kind of the preferred line as the race goes on, move from low to high. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Hey, things could change between now and lap 141. So, Kevin, good luck out there. And, man, congratulations again on the Stage 2 win here tonight.
Thanks, buddy. Hopefully we put on a good show here. I'm going to go rip the fence.
All righty. Don't rip it too hard.
Take it easy, bud.
Yeah, you too. All right, Kevin Gunther out there. Our Stage 2 winner. So our stages are done. Well, now it's just going to be a straight shot to the finish, pretty much. Gonna watch for pit stops. Guaranteed. Could have some green flag pit stops. We got to watch too. Darren green flag pit stops. You know, could we get a yellow? That does happen quite a lot. Get a yellow under green flag pit stop. So we'll see kind of what happens. And the pace car is off and away here, folks, coming into the Geico start zone. Kevin Gunther on the high side. He's on the loud pedal. Green is out. Back underway here tonight for the Downforce Racing Series Season 13. Here at Kansas, one more race after tonight for the season. They'll take a few weeks off, do some recruitment racing, throw up some fun runs, and then they'll be back at it sometime probably toward the end of February, middle of the end of February. Could even be sooner than that, at the beginning of February. I have no idea. We'll know more about it throughout the off-season. As of right now, everybody holding strong here, and I think what we can do, I don't think we're going to have too many issues here tonight. We're going to go ahead and try it here tonight, folks. Let's go ahead and crank it up here tonight at Kansas. Alrighty, folks, we are back. And everybody minded their P's and Q's under the crank it up cam. So let's go ahead and go through the field here. We've got Kevin Guthrie, Jeff Hollingsworth, 1-2, PK in third. Austin Williams in fourth, Thomas Taylor fifth, John Anderson sixth, Dave Hunt and Hanover fifth, seventh and eighth, Bob Lacavara ninth, Mike Whitaker in 10th, Lonnie Barrington in 11th. That is our lead lap cars. Charlie Woods having some type of moment, not sure exactly what happened. It did put him 5 laps down, but he has gained 2 of them back. He is only 3 laps down right now. He needs a couple of yellows maybe to get back on the lead lap. And, of course, we'll, if that happens, we will see Charlie back up toward the front. No doubt about it. Right now, just not having, the race he wanted after that little mishap. But, hey, anything can change between now and lap 140. But Kevin's still leading the way as Jeff Hollingsworth and PK put some pressure on him. But the battles back here, that's John Anderson, Dave Hunt, Austin Williams, and Hanover Fist. Might as well throw Charlie in the mix here too, Bob Lacavara, and the 707 of Michael Whitaker. They're all right here together. And Lonnie not too far back. He's just kind of back here behind the 707. He sees what's going on up ahead of him. Probably just making sure that if something happens, he has time to get around them or through them, whichever the case may be. So he is just kind of minding his own business right now. Not really putting, I guess, too much of a fight. But, hey, Lonnie is a great driver. Oh, Austin scraping the wall. Oh, man. And Bob going to have to shoot down to the inside. Charlie going to get around. Bob has not completed it yet. And everybody right now still on, they're running at about 15 on lap 15 right now, so still got a ways before we get to the fuel run. Go about 55 to 60 laps, so you pit at lap 100, you will be able to make it. Looks like John Anderson trying to get around the 53, and he'll do just that. John up to 5th. John having a good run. Austin and Hanover. Like Austin going to make the pass on the 69. Austin back up into 7th. Hanover back in 8th. Pretty good. Austin and Dave now are going to go at it. That will be for 6th. Ooh, whoa, a little close there. But Charlie's right here with them. Let's do the inside there in the Purple Heart Homes Crown Royal 40. He is probably hoping he can get a couple of yellows here because he's fast. Even 3 laps down, he's showing how fast he is. John Anderson, Paul Crumrah, John, and who is that? That's Thomas, my bad. John Anderson and Thomas Taylor. As well as Austin Williams right here. Ooh, 56. So John pushed up just a hair, not too bad. All right, well, everybody holding strong. Lap 92 of 140. I don't know where everybody went. Everybody in chat just disappeared on me for some reason. But we got 4 likes out there. Appreciate the likes. Kevin, Paul, Jeff, Austin, John. That's the top 5 at this present time. We're going to see here when these guys do decide. I would say, well, lap 100, lap 105, 110, somewhere around in that ballpark, they'll start coming down pit road for the final time. Green flag pit stops. Then again, I mean, we could see a driver stretch it as far out as possible. Kevin Gunther has led 34 laps. PK looking to lead his first laps, but he's under fire by his teammate of Jeff Hollingsworth, who's led 38 laps. So it come down also to who's going to lead the most laps here. Austin has led 11. John looking to lead some laps here too. Thomas Taylor, Hanover Fierce, Lonnie Barrington, Bob Lacavara, Mike Whitaker, Dave Hunt did lead 1 lap, so got the bonus point. Charlie did lead 10, so and a stage win, so he does have that going for him here, even though the last half of the race here hasn't been too friendly to him. He does have some points going toward his way. Of course, the most important lap, of course, is that final lap. That's where the big points come into play. And I don't know why NASCAR boy out there said good win 31. 31 did not win the race. He just won the stage. So I would assume you were talking about the stage there. Still got a lot of, well, I mean, 44 laps left. So still, still plenty of laps left for something to happen. Bob Lacavara and Mike Whitaker. I told you toward the end of the race. I have to watch that 707. He can't make it on fuel, but boy, he can sure try. Well, I'm not going to say he can't make it on fuel because I said that the last time and he made a liar out of myself. So, oh, Kevin in the wall. So I ain't going to put nothing past Mike Whitaker. Like Lonnie Barrington, Thomas Taylor, went at it there for a second. Now it looks like Lonnie's got his eyes set on a Hanover. Coming to lap 100 exactly this time by. Now that window's going to open. Now we're going to see when these guys decide to come down, because from here they can make it on fuel. So there it is, lap 100. Is anybody going to come down the next time by? We will have to wait at least 4 turns. Well, if we see anybody start shooting down out of turn number 4, or, well, the middle of 3 and 4. Doesn't look like right there anybody's coming down, so. Nope, they made a liar out of it. Nobody coming down. That's all right. scraping the wall again. Wow. Look, we had some battle back here. Hanover and Lonnie. Oh, here we go. We got pit stops. Oh, no, Jeff. Oh, no. Did he? Oh, no, he's going to come down pit road, go around the cone, and unfortunately, he's going to get an unsafe pit entrance penalty. Oh, that could hurt. That could hurt. Oh. Not what you wanted to see. And it looks like Paul down, Dave's down, Jeff. Yeah, he's going to get held here, unfortunately. Oh, there he goes. Yep, unsafe pit entrance. Held him up. That's going to put him a couple of laps down. EK is on the pit road in his box here. Oh. Green flag pit stops here, folks. So, yeah, 100 to 110. What I kind of figured. So Austin up front. See when Austin, Kevin, Lonnie, John, see when these guys come down pit road here. It doesn't look like they're going to do it yet. Hanover, Thomas Taylor, Mike Whitaker, and Bob Lacavara. So the top 8 have yet to come down for the final stop. Kevin Gunther, okay, so he was just way low. See here what Kevin does. Kevin coming down pit road this time. He's going to give that spot up to Lonnie. And here comes Thomas Taylor down pit road. Oh, and Austin, man, Austin. Him and that wall here tonight, folks. Man, me and Austin's going to have a talk. And it looks like Austin's coming down pit road here as we speak. That's going to give the lead up to John. It looks like John is going to lead a lap here tonight. A lap going to him. Austin down pit road. Bob still not coming down. Kevin off and away. Thomas still on pit road here, and he's going to be off and away here pretty quickly. And that little mistake became a huge mistake. But Jeff Hollingsworth coming around that cone there, an unsafe pit entrance, getting held, and not in a good way. All right, well, let's see if John decides to come down pit road. Looks like Mike is down pit road. Austin's coming off. So, yeah, John Anderson, he's going to make his trek down pit road. Lonnie's going to stay out. So, a lap led by Lonnie Barrington. Taking lap 111. Hanover fifth, staying out. All right, so John, Bob, and Mike all down pit road. Bob Lacavara decided, okay, enough's enough. Everybody else coming down pit road. I might as well do it too. We'll see when Lonnie decides to come down. It looks like he is coming down this time. And that's going to put Hanover Fist, our leader. He's going to lead a lap here. Bonus points going to him. And I believe after all is said and done, once Hanover comes down, that'll be it. As Lonnie is on pit road. So yeah, once Hanover comes down, everybody would have made their pit stops. And Hanover is not coming down yet. He's going to go as far as he can, it looks like. Ball is under fire by Kevin. So that's third and fourth right now. First and second. Hanover in first. Paul in second. Now everybody starting to kind of cycle back through here. We've only got one driver on the lead lap as of right now, and that's that guy right there, Hanover Fist. He still has got to pit. 41 laps. We're sitting at lap 113 or 114 now, 113 completed. It's gonna have to come down at some point. Paul and Kevin, second and third, right there together. Austin and John. It looks like Austin and John fighting back here for a fifth. Still waiting on the 69 to come down. He's coming out of 2. We'll see when he decides to come down. He could be also buying some time here. Yep, here it comes. Hanover down pit road. So that is going to cycle everybody back through. Hanover is still our leader. Paul will have to go all the way around the track and pass Hanover Fist. And I think he's going to be able to do it, but that's going to put Hanover in a pretty good spot, I think. He is going to have the fresher tires of everybody out here. So we'll see here if that works, how well that works out for him. And right there, Paul just took over the lead. And Hanover is now just coming down pit road. Here's Dave, gets around Austin, John. And Hanover's going to have to pick up some speed here, but he's going to have those fresh tires. I think it's, I think Hanover's sitting in a pretty good spot. I think tires going to be the important thing. Let these guys burn their stuff up. You kind of save as much as you can and then hammer down toward the end. We're going to be coming up on 20 to go here momentarily, folks. So we're winding it down here tonight. The final stint of the race, the final laps of the race. Of course, brought to you by MaxspeedTV. Downforce Racing Series Season 13, round number 14. The championship race, of course, next week. At Phoenix, I do believe that is where they're at. Yeah, Phoenix, open dog leg. It will be a night race, January the 18th. So, after that, they'll take off a few weeks and then get right back at it for another season. And Kevin was able to get around Paul. Oh, Paul up into the wall. Ooh. Well, all right. Well, Kevin's led 43. Paul has led 2. Dave 1. Austin has led 16. John has led 2. Thomas has not led any yet. But, hey, sitting right here at 6th. He could lead the final lap and win the race. Lonnie has led 1. Hanover's led 5. Ike, he's still a guy you're going to have to watch, I think. Even though they've got the fuel to make it, you know, what does Mike have in store? Bob, he has not led a lap, but like I said, you know, anything can happen. Next time by, though, folks, 20 to go. We are edging out of turn number 4 here through the tri-oval at Kansas Motor Speedway. 20 to go here tonight, folks. Oh, Paul back up front now. Dave Hunt in third. Everybody kind of spread out. Oh, man. Yeah, not a whole lot going on right now. Paul leading the way. Good wrench 88, 18 to go. $16 to go at the stripe, folks. John Anderson. Looks like Austin up to third. John fourth. Dave trying to work his way back up toward the front. John, though, taking over the 4th spot. Man, he's got his eye set on a podium here tonight. John, unfortunately, not in TeamSpeak. I would assume, though, if he does get a podium finish, he will jump in TeamSpeak. All right, well, just still kind of keeping an eye on things. About a half a second ahead, though. Paul, Kevin, and now. Looks like, oh, I don't know why it went on Fred Williams, but it did. Does look like I am going to have to reset ATVO here with 14 to go. But the only thing we've had, folks, is the 2 stage cautions. That is it for 6 laps. We got 14 to go. It'll be 13 to go. This time by 18 lead changes here tonight. And, man, oh, man, looking pretty stout for these guys. We'll relaunch ATVO here, though. That way we can go ahead and get everything kind of reset here. And not sure why it froze up like it did, but I didn't do anything. But it did. Right now, though, PK having it his way. And 31, though, putting a lot of pressure on him. That is Kevin Gunther there, folks. Right there in the 31. 11 laps to go. Can PK hold off Kevin Gunther? Oh no, PK hitting the wall. Oh no. I think I spoke too soon. Kevin coming around him. 10 to go. Ow. PK, he's going to try it. He's going to try to get back up there. Oh, no. He's only about a half a second back, so does look like Austin did. Well, he's trying to complete it. Oh, around John. John's trying to get around the 15 for third. Good battle back here for the third spot. 8 to go, side by side for third. Right behind him is Lonnie Barrington. He has got a bird's eye view of the battle ahead of him. We're going to watch this battle right here between the 15 and the 56. Austin wanting to keep a podium. 56 wanting to grab a podium. Well, the best finish you can. And right there at the line, if that was it, John would have had it. In the middle of 1 and 2, coming out of turn number 2 here momentarily. There it is, still side by side between the two of them. And it looks like Kevin's starting to pull away a little bit from PK, but I've already seen drivers hit the wall several times. John sliding up in front of the 15. Here comes Austin back to the inside line. And right now, John has it, but man, Austin fighting him hard. It is gonna be 5 laps to go. We've still got a good battle back here though for third place. Lonnie's still right there though. I would not count out Lonnie. I think everybody else is probably, I'm going to say it with a grain of salt, probably set pretty in stone where they're at, except for John, Austin, and Lonnie. I mean, this is about the closest battle that I'm seeing right at the present time. Everybody else is, pretty spread out. Definitely watching John and Austin right now. And now PK, if he can catch back up to Kevin, that'll put some pressure on Kevin for the win. And it looks like right now things are starting to kind of separate between John Anderson and Austin Williams there for third. But we are going to be setting a 3 to go, folks. So we've only got 12 more turns. And, of course, round number 14 would be completed. Now, we get a yellow now. That's going to set up for a GWC attempt. Don't foresee that happening. But, then again, I've seen weirder things happen on iRacing. So, we'll definitely find out. But that's going to put us now there at 2 to go. So, the next time by will be the white flag officially. It looks like Kevin Gunther leading 54 laps. It'll be 56 if he can hold on to the top spot. DK there in second. I think right now if everybody just kind of could settle in, I know it's 2 to go, and I don't think settling in is a good word. Probably poor choice of words there. But out of turn number 4 through the tri-oval, we're going to hit 1 to go. 1 more lap to go here tonight, folks. 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central. So, wow, man, we ran through this race pretty quickly. I've only been live for, it seemed like, well, an hour and 45 minutes. So, yeah, very quick race. Looks like Kevin Gunther, PK, John Anderson, top 3. I see that right now, but we'll find out. But 9 to 4. Oh, Kevin up into the wall. Checkered flag in the air. Kevin Gunther going to win it here tonight. PK in second. And John Anderson going to hold on into third here this evening. That is our podium finishers. Austin Williams at 4th. And Lottie Barrington rounding out our top 5. We're going to get the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show, folks. Playing tight. We will be right back here this evening. Alrighty, folks. Well, I've caught up with at least 2 of the 3 here. John Anderson, right now, I do not see him in TeamSpeak, so unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to talk to him unless he jumps in here before I get done. But congratulations to the 56 of John Anderson on a podium finish, finishing 3rd out here tonight. So we're going to go ahead and jump over here to our 2nd place finisher here this evening. We call him Big PK. Now, now PK, Big PK, you had it your way, son. You didn't have it your way, son. But, hey, a 2nd place, man, not too shabby here at Kansas. You know, we just had, you know, the cautions for the stages, and that was it. And I know your leg's killing you, so we're not going to keep you, man. But, you know, talk about your racing out here tonight, you know, how you overcome, you know, what you're going through and how you just held on to the car, man. Talk about it.
Yeah, it was tough holding on to the car, man. It was, it wanted to suck into the wall so bad, and then if you got close to somebody going into the corners, it just wanted to drive straight, or if you got up on somebody, you could basically take that bubble and push him into the wall, and that's kind of what happened with, I'm not saying Kevin pushed me in the wall, but the air bubble, it just kind of, you know, kind of gave you that into the wall a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I've got a broken right leg, so I drove pretty much the whole race with my left leg and using one foot for both the brake. I don't think I did too bad.
No.
2nd place is pretty good.
No,
so.
I don't think you did too shabby at all, man. I think if you had both feet, you might have won tonight. No.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. That probably would have been a lot better. I've been able to brake it a little bit better, but
hey,
I love this track though.
Got to work with what you got, right?
Yep,
Hey.
yep, you got to work with what you got. You can't keep me away from racing, even if I got a broken leg. So I mean, it's just in the blood, man. It's just in the blood.
Well, you know, glad to have you out here. I know you're in pain. It's got to be tough, you know, having that, you know, one leg straight out and, you know, everything. I'm sure they got you in a cast, so.
Yep.
Yeah, so, you know, just take it easy, most importantly. Of course, always glad to see you out here racing with the guys. Hopefully everything works out for you. You know, we do go to a track next week that might put a little bit more pressure on you to finish out the season. Phoenix, you know, the open dog leg, man, to final out. You know, that's going to be a track, for the championship, although I do believe Jeff might have it. But, all the other guys out there, including yourself, going for a win too. So, but with your leg the way it is, that might be a little tough.
Yeah, it might be a little bit tough, but I'm going to give her hell. So, I mean, it's just, I just love racing, man. It's just, this is so fun. And, you put on a great broadcast. So I like to go look at the broadcast after the races. And I got a heck of a good team. I mean, Jeff and Charlie, poor Charlie, he had some, connection issues tonight, just completely disappeared on us in the middle of the track, and Austin was doing real well there, and he got kind of bumped a few times. I think I knocked into him once, and
that wall bumped into him several times too.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
everybody bumped into that wall quite a bit. It's just when you run the high line that fast, and in this car it felt good, but boy, you got close to somebody, and it just was hard to get into the corners, but. Yeah, it was a fun night tonight. That's for darn sure.
Well, I know you. I know you said that Kevin didn't bump you. You're not saying that. I'll say it. Kevin bumped you.
No crap. No. It was just the air. When somebody comes up behind you, it was just kind of an air push, and it just kind of pushed. The air just kind of bubbled you up into where you
I
don't
like
want to
talking
be. Yeah.
smack to all y'all. So nah, y'all don't race like that. So
No, I like Kevin. I like Kevin. He's a good egg, man. Especially after I started getting to know him, coming in, BSing and all that stuff. So it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
So.
Well, one more race, man, and then the season's done. But go rest that leg, buddy. We're gonna let you do that, man. I know you got a few final thought shout-outs, thanks here, real quick. So we're gonna turn the mic over to you, bud.
Oh yeah, I'd like to thank my teammates. Jeff and Austin and Charlie and the boys, and just wanted to give a huge shout out to James. My heart's broken for him. He lost his mother a week ago, so he's hurting hard, and we all just feel something awful for him. So James, I was trying to win one for Mom for you, but I got a second place for you, pal.
Thoughts and prayers out there to that family. That's tough.
Yeah, it's real tough. Mama was, it's a bad deal, and I lost a couple cousins this past December and stuff. So it was just all in all. Hopefully this will be a brand new year. I got a new paint scheme coming after next season, and I appreciate everything that you do for the broadcast. I know you were sick last week, and thank goodness you're back. Because we definitely love going back and watching it and listening to you scream and everything else. So you make watching the broadcast enjoyable. So I do appreciate everything you do too. So.
Well, if I don't scream, something's wrong.
Oh yeah, yep, definitely. And then just a shout out to all our troops out there, my brothers and sisters, and everybody out there that keeping the world safe right now with all the stuff going on in the world. So God bless all those guys, and appreciate everybody. So
yeah, definitely. So they keep us free, and we're able to do this. So without all the veterans out there, past, present, and future, we wouldn't be able to even sit here and do this. So
absolutely,
sacrifices being made daily just to keep us free of what we are. So PK, go celebrate your second here tonight. Go rest that leg, buddy. We'll see you next week, hopefully, if nothing changes between now and then at Phoenix, bud.
Yeah, I hope so, because I'm supposed to get 3 pins in next week, so hopefully it won't be too bad.
Oh, man, yeah. Well, good luck with that. We'll be praying for you, man. Get a full recovery, buddy, first and foremost. So.
Yep, good shout out to Kevin for winning tonight. He really put a lot of pressure on us, so good job to him, too.
All right, yes, sir. All right, buddy, we'll see you next week, hopefully.
All right, peace out.
Peace. All right. Well, John Anderson, I see you out in chat here, but you're not in TeamSpeak. I can't interview you if you're not in TeamSpeak. So, if you want to be interviewed, jump in here, buddy, and I'll get you your interview. We're going to go ahead and your TeamSpeak is not working. Well, I will try to get with you. How about next week, if we can? Well, maybe we can get that fixed between now and then, and we can figure something out. But yeah, hey, good third place out here tonight, buddy. Awesome job, John. So not gonna take that away from you. We're gonna go ahead and pull up to our winner here tonight, the 31 Old Bay Goldfish Crackers machine this week. It looks like on the side at least. I don't know what's on front, but Kevin. Man, you pulled out the victory out here tonight, but, dude, you had to fight yourself. It looks like you and everybody else under the sun out here tonight kind of, smacked the wall a few times. Kind of talk about your racing. I know we talked to you earlier, but Talk about that last run there, man. How did it feel? Green flag pit stops, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, I nailed the pit stop. That whole last stage there just went so smoothly, and I just laid it up by the wall and actually cut it kind of close on fuel. I kind of ran out of fuel there right at doing my burnout, so
Wow.
I was kind of paying attention there, but I mean, I was barely pushing it there in that last stage. I had a whole lot more in that car, and I was just kind of riding on the rim and just keeping it from being wrecked, at least.
Well, just throwing that out there now, let's say we did have a GWC. Would you have had to come back down pit road?
Probably.
Oh, gee. See, Kevin ain't going to tell me his secrets. Oh, Kevin, well, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. I mean, it's Kansas. Typical Kansas. Run the low line and then go to the high side. Nothing changes. Maybe one of these days we can see Kansas, where all 3-4 lanes are working, and maybe we can go 4 wide here. What do you think?
That'd make it more fun. I mean, I do like ripping the top lane like that. That's a lot of fun for me. And I felt like I kind of got a little boost because I've been practicing to do some chili bowl this. I got a chili bowl I'm doing come next Monday, so it's throttle patience and just not goosing it every time you come off the corner, easing into it and keeping the car driving forward instead of spinning tires. And I feel like I've gained a lot of that this past week or two practicing for the chili bowl, and I think that paid off tonight.
Well, good win. Yeah, it looks like it sure did. Good win out there here tonight. Of course, one more race, in the season. Of course, unfortunately for you, way too far back in the points, to kind of go for a championship this season. Maybe we'll see what happens next season. But one more race this season, man. We go to Phoenix next week. How do you feel about Phoenix, the open dog leg? It's the new Phoenix, too, at that. So the start-finish line's totally different from, the old Phoenix. What do you like or dislike about Phoenix?
I love the track. It's one of my favorite tracks. I'm really looking forward to it. Do a little shifting and go and send it. And hopefully have a good run going into the 24 hours of Daytona. I got a busy week next week.
Yeah, good luck with that, too. I know a lot of drivers are going to be running that Daytona 24. So, good luck to everybody out there. That's not easy to do. Even if you've got a team, Kevin, a team of 4 or 5 people, that is not easy to jump out and, run 3-4 hours at a time. You can't move.
Oh, you're racing.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing compared to that to this. That is something else. So good luck to you, Kevin, and of course everybody out there that's running that. Kevin, awesome job here. Like I said, grabbing the win. Phoenix next week. I know you got a few final thought shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate. So, I'll turn the mic over to you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be doing that with fellow league members, Ryan and Cody. We're joined another team in another league, ECR, CCR, and we're gonna be joining up with them and doing the 24 hours. So we're really looking forward to that, and running with them and doing this chili bowl here soon. So hopefully kicked it off here good with some good momentum winning this race. And thank you to Bob and Terry for putting this league on. It's always fun. Setup was great tonight. It was fun to rip the top, and good racing by everybody there. It was hard. We rubbed doors, but we had fun, and that's what it's all about.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There was some bumping and some banging out here tonight, but hey, that's racing. If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing, right, Kevin?
Absolutely. It was all about who was the bravest to rip that lane right next to the wall, and if you could rip it better than the next guy, you were going to get the run and go take the lead.
Yep. All righty, Kevin. We'll celebrate the victory. We'll see you next week, hopefully at Phoenix, buddy.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Yep.
Have a good one.
You too, bud. All right. Well, Kevin Gunther grabbing the win out here tonight. Like I said, John, I know you're out there, buddy. Congratulations on a P3 here tonight. We'll go ahead and get you up here again. Get your car showing the 56, grabbing the third place spot here. But we got to get down here to the unofficial results, putting it together and stuff they have to do, which I don't think there's going to be too much with these guys. There never is. So, no penalties. usually, about 99.9% of the time. So, usually great racing by the Downforce Racing Series group here. Kevin Gunther, of course, grabbing the win out here tonight. PK, well, he was right there. Just could not get back around that 31. Hey, second place, not too shabby at all there for PK. And, of course, John Anderson, he was in chat out here racing with the guys, grabbing a P3 spot at podium. We'll try to get him up here next week to get him an interview. Hopefully we can get that fixed for him going into next week, and we can get him back here in team speak. Again, John, congratulations on third. Austin Williams, there in fourth. Awesome run by Austin. It's why I call him Awesome Austin. Of course, the wall wasn't too friendly with Austin here tonight, but hey, he held on to a top 5 and 4th, so good job, buddy. Lonnie Barrington 5th, Hanover 5th, 6th, Dave Hunt 7th, our pole sitter. Mike Whitaker in 8th, Thomas Taylor 9th, Bob Lacavara grabbing a top 10 and 10th. Jeff Hollingsworth, moment on pit road, bidding. Actually coming down pit road, coming around the cone. I'd say pit insurance kind of cost him here tonight, and he got bit hard. He's going to finish back in 11th. Charlie Woods having internet issues, technical issues, we'll say. Not sure if it was internet wheel or whatever. He is going to finish, unfortunately, back in that 12th spot. Chris Walker, 13th. Fred Williams took him behind the wall early. He will finish in 14th here tonight. But again, our winner here this evening, Kevin Gunther. Of course, off tomorrow night. Then the OP Super Speedway Saturday night butt kicker a series Saturday night. We'll be off tomorrow, like I said, so our next broadcast will not be until Saturday night. So hopefully you guys will come out, tune in, and we'll just have a chit-chat, fun and chat here, hang out, talk about the side-by-side racing there, and enjoy the racing and the big wrecks that could happen. Hey, Super Speedway, you never know. And then of course, off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday again, and then back at it here with the Downforce Racing Series next Thursday for the finale at Phoenix. So, not too busy of a week, but busy enough. But that is going to do it here for MaxspeedTV and the Downforce Racing Series here, folks. Until next time, folks, stay safe. Thank you all again, and have a good night.